कैसे हो आप लोग दोस्तों? होप आप सब लोग बहुत अच्छे हो। सो वी आर बैक विद अनदर स्टोरी ऑफ द सप्लीमेंट्री बुक जिसका नाम है ऑन द फेस ऑफ इट। सो दोस्तों, ये स्टोरी एसेंशियली एक कैंडिड कॉन्वर्जेशन है बिटवीन टू पीपल। वन इज अ 14 ईयर ओल्ड गाय, 14 ईयर ओल्ड बॉय जिसका नाम डेरी है, एंड देन देयर इज अ ओल्ड मैन जिसका नाम मिस्टर लैम्ब है, राइट। इन दोनों के बीच में एक कॉन्वर्जेशन है और 3 सीन्स में ये पूरी स्टोरी बाटी हुई है। सो नॉट अ वेरी बिग स्टोरी बट अ वेरी शॉर्ट स्टोरी, एंड असेंशली एक जैसे कि सारी स्टोरीज एक मार्क छोड़ती है एट द एंड ऑफ इट और एक मैसेज देती है हमको, उसी तरीके से ये स्टोरी भी एक मैसेज देती है, राइट। The main message or that the main conversation that's happening between these two people essentially helps a person who thinks very differently of life, जो लाइफ को बहुत ही गलत तरीके से देखता था, जो लोगों को, जो चीज़ों को, एक उसका व्यू पॉइंट बिल्कुल ही डिफरेंट और नेगेटिव होता था, कैसे एक कॉन्वर्जेशन से वो व्यू पॉइंट बिल्कुल बदल जाता है और वो जीवन में कुछ पॉजिटिवली सोचने जाता है और उसका नज़रिया जीवन के प्रति भी बदल जाता है, राइट। सो एक कॉन्वर्जेशन है बिटवीन एन ओल्ड मैन who is very lonely, who doesn't have anyone with him, and a 14-year guy who जिसका आधा face burn था through acid, and he was very, he thought that the world was very rude to him. बट वो कॉन्वर्जेशन कैसे उस बच्चे का नज़रिया उस लाइफ के प्रति बदलने में हेल्प करती है, एंड ही बिकम्स अ डिफरेंट पर्सन ऑल टुगेदर। लेट्स सी हाउ इट गोस, राइट। सो सबसे पहले अगेन, जैसे कि मैंने आपको बताया, इसको मैंने सीन वाइज कॉन्वर्जेशन को, इस कॉन्वर्जेशन को मैंने सीन वाइज एक्सप्लेनेशंस में बांटा है। और एसेंशियली जो पहला सीन है वो सबसे बड़ी कॉन्वर्जेशन है, तो उसको मैंने 3 पार्ट्स में बांटा है, एंड द नेक्स्ट 2 सीन्स इन 2 सीन्स विद 1 पेज समरी फॉर ईच सीन। ओके, सो देखते हैं फर्स्ट सीन। जो फर्स्ट सीन है एसेंशियली वो मिस्टर लैम्प जो है उनके गार्डन में कॉन्वर्जेशन जो उन दोनों के बीच में हो रही है। सो मिस्टर लैम्प का जो गार्डन है उसमें बड़े बड़े पेड़ हैं, ऑर्चिड के, एप्पल्स के, एंड इट्स अ ह्यूज गार्डन दैट ही हैज़, राइट। एंड एसेंशियली व्हाट हैपेंस इज दैट Derry actually jumps up and thinking that this is a desolate land, यहाँ पे कोई रहता नहीं है, ये सोच के वो वहाँ कूद जाता है, and then he finally finds Mr. Lamb and they are having a conversation, right? Let's look at the first part of the scene. The intrusion and the initial defense. So Derry climbs the wall thinking the house is desolated. He is startled by Mr. Lamb who warns him about the crab apples on the ground as he doesn't trip. राइट। सो जैसे ही डेरी वहाँ जंप करता है, मिस्टर लैम्ब उसको कहते हैं कि ही शुड बी बिवेयर ऑफ द क्रैब एप्पल्स दैट आर लाइंग ऑन द फ्लोर, बिकॉज वो उस पर स्लिप कर जाएगा और क्रैब एप्पल्स भी खराब हो जाएंगे। एंड दैट्स वेयर द फर्स्ट कॉन्वर्जेशन बिटवीन दिस टू इंडिविजुअल स्टार्ट्स, राइट। Then Derry's fear. Derry is immediately aggressive, assuming Mr. Lamb is staring at his face, which was burned by acid. He tries to leave, claiming he isn't a thief, right? So essentially, Derry पहले थोड़ा सा startled हो जाता है, वो रुकता है और वो बोलता है कि he's not a thief, he's just here. He thought that there is no one here and that's why he climbed, but he's not a thief. He's a normal individual. And then after that, Derry becomes defensive. Derry becomes aggressive by thinking that Mr. Lamb would kind of look at his face and he would say something and his attitude towards him would change, जैसे कि बाकी लोगों का हो जाता है। लेकिन मिस्टर लैम्ब बहुत ही शांत तरीके से उससे बात करते हैं, and he was very open in the conversation that he was having with Derry, right? So the conversation was entirely very very beautiful conversation that they were having, very candid conversations they were having, and Mr. Lamb was trying to first see the attitude of Derry towards life, towards individuals, and then by his talking he was trying to change that conversation, change his attitude as well. Mr. Lamb is surprisingly calm. He tells Derry that the gate is always open and everyone is welcome. He doesn't show the horror or pity that Derry is used to seeing, right? So वो बहुत calm, बहुत candid तरीके से उससे बात करते हैं, बहुत ही natural conversation flow होती है, and he says that he doesn't think he is a thief, and he doesn't think anything wrong about him being his half face burnt. He says that his gate is always open and anyone and everyone is invited to come and have a conversation with him, right? So he's all open minded. Okay. Next, नेक्स्ट तो उनकी कॉन्वर्जेशन होती है, असेंशली वो लाइफ के ऊपर कॉन्वर्जेशन होती है, राइट. सो मिस्टर लैम्ब यू नो हैज़ कॉन्वर्जेशंस लाइक कि यू नो जैसे वो कहते हैं कि तुम इधर इस जगह क्या देखते हो, तो डेरी कहता है कि यू नो आई सी वीड, आई सी वीड देयर, मतलब पैची ग्रास मैं वहाँ देखता हूँ. लेकिन मिस्टर वीड कहते हैं कि कुछ लोग उस पैची ग्रास को एक ग्रीन प्लांट की तरह भी देख सकते हैं. जिस तरीके के जैसे जैसे बीज बोल रही हैं, you know, he thinks that someone is saying that this is the buzzing of the bees, but he thinks that the bees are singing, right. So his attitude towards life, his attitude, he shows his attitude towards life. He thinks that everything that is living is, you know, everything is living in a way, right. And and he finds living things, living beings, living things as creator of God, all speaking one language. That's what he feels, right. This has an effect on Derry, जिसका जो कि बहुत रूट देखता था वर्ल्ड को towards him. His attitude towards things, his attitude toward life changes a little bit when he hears that conversations, right. Mr. Lamb observes a patch of weeds and tells Derry what he sees. Green growing plants. He asks why one is called a weed and another flower, concluding that it's all life just like that. वो कहते हैं कि किसी चीज़ को कोई वीड कहता है, किसी को फ्लावर कहता है, जबकि सारी चीज़ लिविंग है. इट्स ऑल द सेम. द असेंस इन ऑल द थिंग्स इज सेम एंड लाइफ इज़ देयर इन एवरीथिंग दैट्स लिविंग इन ऑन दिस प्लानट, राइट. कोई सुंदर है, कोई कम सुंदर है, बट लिविंग एवरीथिंग इज लिविंग एंड दैट ही फाइंड्स लिविंग you know, living spirit in everything that he sees living, right. To make Derry feel less isolated, Mr. Lamb reveals his own disability. He lost his leg in the war. Children call him Lemmy Lamb, but he doesn't mind. He focuses on the world, the sunshine and the bees, right. So he says that, you know, even he doesn't have a leg. He lost one of his leg at war, and you know, a lot of children call him Lemmy Lamb. But he doesn't mind it, right. He sees the beauty in everything. He sees sunshine, he sees bees living, he sees singing of the bees, and he sees the world chirping as one thing, right. So that's what he thinks his philosophy of growing is, right. Right. So breaking the shell, while others hear bees buzzing, Mr. Lamb says he hears them singing. This teaches Derry that perspective determines reality. ये बहुत important line है इस conversation में. This determines that perspective determines reality, right. उनका ये कहना था कि तुम किस तरीके से चीज़ों को देख रहे हो उससे फ़र्क पड़ता है rather than actual thing is, right. उनका कहना ये था कि there are two things. One might see like there are bees buzzing, right. One might see it hissing sound in that. Someone might see bees are singing, right. So जो perspective है एक individual का, that determines what the reality is rather than what, you know, what actually it is, right. So perspective is what matters. Perspective about life is what matters, and perspective about things is what matters than anything else. The man in the room. Mr. Lamb tells a story about a man who was afraid of everything. Buses, germs, lightning. He locked himself in a room for safety only for a picture fall off the wall and kill him. Derry laughs, marking the first crack in his cynical shell. Right? So एक example देते हैं उनको कि there's this man who was afraid of everything. You know, afraid of कि वो मर जाएगा. You know, buses would, there was something would happen. Buses, germs, lightning. He was afraid of everything, that, you know, he might die because of all these things. And he locked himself in a room only for a picture to fall off the wall and kill him. वो अपने आप को सबसे बचने के लिए एक रूम में लॉक कर देता है और एक पिक्चर उसके ऊपर गिरती है और वो मर जाता है रूम के अंदर ही, राइट. सो ही, यू नो, ही गिव्स दैट cynical, that candid side of the things as well. And listening to it, Derry laughs, which breaks the cynical side or the cynical side of the conversation that he was having. मतलब जो एक टफ कॉन्वर्जेशन वो कर रहा था उनके साथ, वो ब्रेक होती है एंड ही फाइनली लाव्स इन द टॉक दैट दे वर हैविंग. Derry realizes he doesn't have to be a victim of his appearance, and Derry realizes that he does not have to be a victim of his appearance. He asks if he can come back. Mr. Lamb says he might, but adds that people usually don't keep that promise, right. So Derry realizes that he does not have to be a victim of his appearance. He has to change his perspective towards life, and then he'll be happy by that, change in perspective only, right? So and he asked Mr. Lamb that if he can come again. Mr. Lamb says कि तुम आओ, you are welcome, but normally people don't come, right? So उसको कहते भी है कि you know if you can help me with taking out the crab apples because he makes jelly out of it. But he does not respond, right? So he says कि अब मेरे को आ गया है उस पर चढ़ना, you know, in the सीढ़ी जो उन्होंने बनाई हुई है उस पर चढ़ के मैं क्रैब एप्पल्स निकाल के उसकी जेली खुद बना लेता हूँ. बट इट्स अ डिफिकल्ट थिंग फॉर मी बिकॉज आई जस्ट हैव वन लेग, बट दिस इज़ व्हाट आई डू बिकॉज आई लव डूइंग दैट. Okay, then next move to the next scene. In this scene essentially this is a scene of Derry's house. So Derry वहाँ से निकल जाता है and then Derry moves back to his house. Derry moves back to his house and वहाँ पे he has his mother जिसके साथ उनकी एक conversation होती है जिसमें वो कहता है कि उसकी मदर पूछती है कि आप कहाँ गए हुए थे, and then Derry responds कि he was with the old man that has a huge garden. तो वो कहती है कि वहाँ मत जाना, you know, people does not talk very good things about that man, you should not go out there. But Derry said that, you know, he would definitely go there because अगर वो वहाँ नहीं गया तो वो कहीं पे भी नहीं जाएगा, right? That was his perspective after meeting that person. A small distinctive domestic environment and contrast with the openness of the garden. Derry returns home, tells his mother that where he has been. His mother is the source of his protective isolation. She warns him that Mr. Lamb is eccentric and an old man is and people say not very good things about him. For the first time, Derry sees through his mother's prejudice. He tells her, you don't know, you haven't seen. He declares that he doesn't care about his face anymore. He cares about what he thinks and feels. He runs back to the garden shouting that he doesn't go back now. He will never go anywhere in the world again, right? So he was so impressed by the conversation that he had Mr. Lamb that he said that if he doesn't go to Mr. Lamb again, he won't go anywhere in his life. And he says to his mother that he now doesn't care about what people think about his face and what people think about him as a person. Okay. Next, then that's the climax. Then the climax finally happens that that Derry finally runs and goes back to the garden, and when he goes back, he sees Mr. Lamb lying on the floor. He has fallen off the stair that he climbs to take down the crab apple, and he has fallen out of it and he has died, right? And Derry weeps seeing Mr. Lamb dies, and that's the climax of the story, that finally when Mr. Lamb found a dear friend in Derry, he's actually no more. Okay, let's look at the text here. Mr. Lamb, thinking Derry won't return, tries to harvest the crab apples himself. Derry won't return and tries to harvest the crab apples himself. Because of his thin leg, the ladder slips. Derry burst into the garden. He is triumph. I came back, Lemmy Lamb, I did. He finds Mr. Lamb lying motionless on the ground. He tries to wake him, but Mr. Lamb has died of the fall. Derry begins to cry, but the tears were different now. While he has lost his only friend, he has gained his self. He is no longer the boy who hides behind the scar. He has been reborn through Mr. Lamb's influence, right? So finally, though he weeps, though he cries for his friend, but you know, he's not the same person that was before. He has changed. He's not the same person who hides behind the scar on his face. He has been reborn through Mr. Lamb's influence, through the talkings that he had, Mr. Lamb. So this is the whole story. Now let's look at some questions and answers as well. So first question is, Derry transformation from a withdrawal-prone, bitter boy to a confident individual is the heart of the play. Discuss the factors and dialogues that contributes to his change, right? सो इसको मैंने 3-4 पार्ट में बांटा है, अगेन जैसे कि मैं हर क्वेश्चन को बांटता हूँ. फर्स्ट द इनिशियल स्टेट. पहले हम इनिशियल स्टेट के बारे में बोलेंगे कि his belief that his face is the most ugly thing and the suspicion of everyone's motives, right? कि पहले वो feel क्या करता था सबसे पहले कि before what he became, what was the initial state, what he felt, that he felt that his face was the root cause of all his miseries and or what people think about him, right? And he feels that the world is very rude to him and no one cares for him and no one becomes his friend because of his face, right? Then the mirror of Mr. Lamb, right? That Mr. Lamb, how he lectures him, and lack of pity catches Derry off guard, right? He lectures him in a way that first, he was not the conversation that he was having with Derry was not based on his appearance, right? That was the first thing that happened. Secondly, the conversation that they were having, he was giving him stories rather than giving pure lectures, which made Derry off the guard and understand what he was trying to say, right? These were the two things here. Then the power of listening. He shares stories, right? So he shares stories like the man in the locked room that makes Terry laugh and think about what Mr. Lamb was trying to say, right? So the power of listening and the power of telling conversation, power of having conversation with stories, right? That was one of the most important thing. And final act, his defiance to his mother that he says that if I'll not go there, I won't go anywhere. That his final defiance that he actually found himself, himself in the conversation, and he found a true friend as well, right? So this made him a clear different individual in terms of he doesn't care now about what the world thinks of him, but he cares about what he thinks about himself, right? So the perspective matters rather than the look, right? So that's what the difference that came bring. Discovers the fact. So these are the factors and dialogues. In this, you can explain a couple of examples of the bees example, the weed example, which would actually signify how he transformed from a withdrawn, prone, bitter guy to a confident individual, right? So this we can discuss in these four points that I have just mentioned. Okay, the character of Mr. Lamb. Okay, इसमें ना हमको लाइन पढ़नी पड़ेगी before we actually jump on, because we would think that Mr. Lamb is an optimistic character and he's very confident and he's very he's very having a very beautiful picture of the world. But इसमें हम ये वाली लाइन देखते हैं. Mr. Lamb is a lonely man who hides his isolation behind a mask of optimism. Who hides his isolation behind a mask of optimism, right? So this is the negative side of Mr. Lamb. So हमको इसमें देखनी है कि कैसे कौन सी statements थी जो हमको बताती है कि he also had a negative side to it. If not negative, but you can say that something which was not optimistic or something of a lonely character also, right? Because he was talking to anyone that was coming to him. So he was very lonely, he was very desolate, right? तो ये सारी चीज़ भी हमको इसमें से निकालनी है. First, the no curtains policy, that he was not having curtains in his house and he had an open gaze. This shows his hunger for company, right? He wants people, he wanted to talk to people, he wanted to express his views, right? This was one of the main things that clearly shows us that. Then the Lemmy Lamb nickname, though he claims it doesn't hurt, but the play suggests that this is a defense mechanism he developed to survive, right? So he developed to survive, though people used to call him Lemmy Lamb, though people used to never talk to him very properly. So he had developed an optimism around him, and that optimism was something that was clearly he was hiding behind that optimism that he had created around himself, right? So his loneliness was so much that he used to hide that loneliness around by the optimism that he has created in his life, right? And the hidden loneliness, note how he talks to his bean and is so desperate to harvest the apple that he risks his life on a ladder when Derry is late. And the tragic ending, this is important. His death occurs just as he finally finds a real friend, emphasizing the tragedy of his solitary life, right? So he was desolate and he was lonely, and finally when he finds a friend, he was no more. So this actually emphasizes the tragedy of his solitary life. So these 4 points: the open house, the Lemmy Lamb nickname, the hidden loneliness and the tragic ending. इन 4-5 पॉइंट्स में आप इस क्वेश्चन का आंसर कर सकते हो. Hope this is interesting. Do share your comments in the comment box and stay tuned for more.